between the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Chooses to bring this one out. Lanes didn't open for him. He has stopped shy of the 15. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. It's caught left side by Harris. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. To the air again, Allen. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Beyond the marker. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Gibson here from the gun. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. First give of the game here with the rookie out of UCF. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Slides kick is up and good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They run again with Wright. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after, looks like a yard gain. LaShawn Gary with that tackle.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Off his back foot, he hucks this one. He's got it inside the 25. To the house, touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early, put a fear of God into this defense.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Allen looking to throw. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw again, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Bray Harris, the intended target there. So it's second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Again, Allen to the air. Taking a chance to the end zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals hold a slim 2-point lead early. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's trying to push the field. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play, and a touchdown.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken. Down.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter. On 1st down, Allen. Throw left side to Watson. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at 1st down here. Look out. A give, left side to Gibson. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Again, it's Gibson. Through the middle. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
319. Look out.
Running it again with Gibson. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Allen on the play action. Buying some time right. Catch is made in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
Brown 80. Go.
Harvey can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Offense to the line fast.
Leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
There's another for him. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3.
17. Panthers 14. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. That's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense to the line, 2nd down. From the pistol, here's Leonard. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 22-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
319.
Allen setting up play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
56, 56.
A counter give to Gibson. Having gained about a handful there. Maxwell Hairston, that's the 1st-round pick from Kentucky on the tackle.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Allen. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Cardinals out for the punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 43-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
60, 79 Bronco.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. You've got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
From the gun, it's Leonard. And it's complete. Kyle Williams. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's got it in close. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games. This sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Caught at the 20-yard line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead on the first play of the drive.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Runner to the air now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trayvon Merrick has it.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going deep this time. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Corey Black has got it.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. From the shotgun, it's Allen. It's another interception. Riley Moss with the pick.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. He's trying to go deep again. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. They run it from the gun with Wright. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Panthers first. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 more yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Starting the drive here with Gibson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Watson with the catch. And he goes out. Just need one more step there to reach midfield.
9 yards.
9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
319!
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, Allen throwing again. This is a heater going deep. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Allen on third down. Finds him on the slant. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Again, Allen to the air. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be third and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Round 80, 56, 56.
To the air again, Allen. Sends this to the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Wow, down by just a score, a lot of game to go, but look here, it's an onside try. And the Panthers secure that kick. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle Momentum to that side.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Final throw before the break. That one's complete to Chimere DK. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. 70, Timberwolf. Let's go.
To throw, Leonard. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Carolina.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Left wing 19.
To throw, here's Leonard. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Wright running out of the gun. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Right again. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Cardinals going nickel here on 3rd. Running behind center with White. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
79 Bronco, 80.
Looking to throw. It's on target to Williams. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, you came up with a big-time catch.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. with a touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. The give inside to Gibson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
319!
Allen to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No throw, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 37-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
10! 19, Tiger! 19, Tiger! 19, Tiger! 19, Tiger! 18, Rodwood! 18!
Sending a tight end in motion left.
Liking, 18!
On play action now, Leonard. And this one is launched downfield. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers lead by 14. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Panthers lead by 15 now.
32. Cardinals 27.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
5 wide. 56, 56. Hey, tight. What's that?
On first down, Allen. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A 28-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First down throw for Allen. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Alert!
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from that, trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Slides kick is up and good. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
He's happy to bring them 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the third. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Reload! 72.
First down carry for Pacheco. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Run with right. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's third and 7 now.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
Leonard now off the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
And it's 3 and out. Cameron Johnston in punt formation.
And that boot will instead be what starts our fourth quarter. We've reached the end of the third. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through the final whistle. Fourth and forever coming up.
60 Eagles. Track him, 60.
They'll throw for it. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive. Offense is set. First and 10.
First down, Panthers.
19, Tiger. 19, 18, Rebel. 18, Rebel. Panther 11. Go.
Out of the gun. It's Leonard. Hits him on the inbound. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers making a 3-score game in the fourth. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Panthers go up by 19.
Cardinals 30.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Gibson here from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. And dose of the hurry up here.
Stewart on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Allen setting up play action. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throw here, third down. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, they had a look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Ready? Buffalo 18, Panthers 60, Panthers 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
From the gun, it's Leonard. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Ready? 18, 70, Timberwolf. Trap 60, trap 60. Track at 60.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. And they pick him off again. Cameron Curl has it. And the Cardinals have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to. You have to finish with points.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That throw behind his intended target.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
To throw again, it's Allen. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Allen gonna throw again. And he's in for 2. So the progress is being made. The lead drops down now to 11. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love that.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though. Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip at a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Very nice. Middle. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Brown 80. What's that?
Here's Allen. He's looking deep once again. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go. Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
60 by 6.
Here's Leonard to throw. And they pick him off again! And the Cardinals are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Second down, Allen throwing again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Play action now with Allen. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it inside the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Again, Allen to the air. And he'll reach the end zone. They get 2 more points to help attack that deficit. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. Here's a give for Wright. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start penalty, here's third down and longer.
Come on, set. Panthers 60, Panthers 60, Warriors 17.
Third and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
They're on the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, Allen. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Air it out on third. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. To the air again, Allen. Complete out to the right. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Now Allen. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making a 4-point game here in the fourth.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. He'll pick things up from the 35.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's a give inside to right. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. Carolina in punt formation. And they could elect to just take the safety here. Collects this at the 32. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Here he is to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up a 3rd
Can't
down.
cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. Pass brought in by Watson. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. Just picks up the 1st down, too.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
319!
He'll look to throw it. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Half 85, half 85.
First and 10. Here's Allen. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Quick on the draw to Gibson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either.
56, 56. Alert, alert, alert.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. Near the goal line. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
60, Panthers 56.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Shotgun snap to Leonard. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. And he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Leonard. Trying to push deep downfield. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Cardinals make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Gibson headed right. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Down 80. What's that?
Now a design run. It's Allen. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.